I want coffee.
The opinions expressed by the hosts and
Okay.
This is not something that I'm not expecting.
Okay. Let me handle this one. Hindi. Sige. Sino bang behind the scenes natin?
Oh my god, this is behind the scenes.
Okay.
opinions expressed by the hosts and co-hosts of this program does not necessarily reflect the views of TGO Radio and TVH Group of Networks.
Eh. Nangyari. Okay, wala talaga. Okay, we're here to serve. Good evening. Anyari?
Oh my god, everything's playing all at once.
It's time for Asparagus Cafe since nawala si Fatty Cap or should I say Asparagus Romaine! Pasok!
Well, good
Actually-
evening, guys.
Good evening.
Oh my god. Okay. Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it? It's okay if you want to do it.
No, okay. It's by the way, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Asphere's Cafe, and we're here to serve. Woo!
Yes, we're
Okay.
here to serve despite the technical difficulties for tonight.
Actually,
oh my god.
Okay, Kairos here, and yes, actually, to start the program, para ano, since
sincerely apologize for technical difficulties
Okay,
on my end,
okay.
and
It's okay,
my
it's okay.
Windows audio suddenly stopped working, and that led to the delay of me joining the show.
That's fine.
ganito kasi siguro sa mga susunod pang mga episodes, since Asphere's Cafe has tons of maids ready to serve. This is
Oh my god.
good evening. We're here to serve. Hindi, actually, paano ba? Good.
Oh,
Pwede mag-introduce.
the cafes are not open.
Good afternoon. Parang introduce ourselves. Then this is Asphere's Cafe. We're here to serve.
Alright.
Nandun
Parang
yung wife po ni Asparagus.
Malamig cafe yung atake
hello,
natin,
sir.
guys.
Hindi siya ipasag!
Pwede.
Alright. Enough about that. Let's put in Cairo on the phone right now. Go ahead,
Alright, Cairo.
Cairo.
What do you have?
Asparagus, pasok!
I want caffeine more. I want more caffeine at this time. Cairo, do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, very very unfortunate. What the hell happened to prior to the start of last week's cover? I was adjusting the TOC, and then I was listening to the music, and then suddenly the audio just
Just unexpectedly, just cut off to one by one.
That it exactly sounded like it's gonna crash the computer, but it did not crash. The audio driver stopped working out of nowhere.
Is it like a B-sod thing?
Ang sakit naman yan.
Anyway, The show must go on. So today is October 16, 2025, and it is in fact Thursday. And yes, we are back after a day break because if you recall, 2 days ago, I did a live stream on Windows 10 end of life, and it was a well-deserved special, which led me to take a break from the coffee. And also, reason is that our fellow co-host Hoshi Konimi is taking a performance task at that time, so which is why I decided no coffee that day for this week. Now we're here, so we're back. How are you guys? How are you, Dreamcar and Chumi? And I wonder who is with us. Oh wait, it's just Steven.
Kaya natangkaso na ako, guys. Pray for me.
Alright.
May online meet pa naman ako bukas with the campus missionaries. Then the following Saturday, probably a short meeting with them in person. Kaya I need some energy to sustain after this show.
All right. Okay, now without further ado, now let's go to my agenda. And yes, we have Forestrike. Let me switch to my Asphere Cafe workspace on Vivaldi. Wait for it. There we go. All right. Thankfully, my computer did not get the black screen of that. If I did, I would crash out like crazy, but thankfully it did not crash. So yes, I'm actually connected directly to my modems, directly to my modem, not using the mesh. I'm actually outside my room right now, so you may hear me differently, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into the first gaming cafe headline for today, and that is Forestrike, which is set to launch on November 17. All of them are coming from Gilmasu, by the way. So here's the first one. Tactical Kung Fu game Forestrike will launch for Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam on November 17, publisher Devolver Digital and developer Skeleton Crew Studio announced. And let's have a look at the overview and what the game is all about. Forestrike is a tactical Kung Fu game where repetition is the key to success. As a martial artist named Yu, you embark on a journey across the country to free the Emperor from an evil admiral's influence. Adopting techniques from one of 5 unique masters, each battle presents a puzzle that must be solved using your mind, as well as your fist. Yu encounters many foes on his path to the capital, and he is always outnumbered, but he has a secret weapon, the Foresight, a mediative technique that allows him to mentally perceive fights over and over until he finds until he finds a sequence of movements that allows him to overcome the odds. Once ready, our hero must fight in reality, where losing means starting everything over, but progress is permanent. Winning doesn't always mean he will emerge from each encounter unscorched, but the further he travels, the stronger he will become. And what are the key features? You have the Foresight, which is a distinctive game mechanic that lets players experiment without consequences. There we go. That's actually what I should say in this part. Before fighting for real and win or die trying. Forestrike's roach-like game loop generates unique runs and encounters every time, so adaptation and improvisation are crucial to progress. And you have the real Kung Fu combat and handcrafted fencing. Let's have a look at the trailer of Forestrike.
Yes, at even the next few seconds. But what if there was a power that allowed you to predict how your actions would affect the world around you with perfect certainty? What if you could make as many predictions as you desired until you knew absolutely the path you must follow to achieve your goals? This is the world of Forestrike, an upcoming martial arts roguelite inspired by the legends of cinema, where every encounter is yours to control. Step into the role of Yu, a monastic warrior on a path to free the Emperor from the shackles of a powerful admiral's grip. The odds are against you, but you've trained in a secret technique, Foresight. Using Foresight, you play out each battle with 0 consequences, as many times as you desire, allowing you to perfect your strategy before the actual fight ever happens. Combat in Forestrike is fluid, tactical, and most importantly, consistent. Whatever move you make, your opponents will always have the same response, allowing you to control their actions with your own. When you decide you're ready for the actual fight, take all that you have learned and implement it flawlessly. Because now, victory sends you on to the next encounter, but defeat ends your journey here. Yet the end of a journey is not the end of your story. Knowledge unlocked in your travels is retained, and with the right decisions, you may uncover the whereabouts of all 5 great masters. Each master gives you access to a unique martial arts school, determining the core principles of your fighting technique, chosen at the beginning of each journey. Between battles, visit inns to recover your health and purchase items. Challenge different masters to unlock techniques from their schools, and rescue traveling merchants for considerable rewards. The story of this land and its inhabitants will become known to you over the course of many journeys, with each master imparting their interpretation of events, and every victory bringing you closer to the truth. Become the ultimate martial arts master. Save the Emperor and liberate the realm. Forestrike. Win the fight before it begins. Wishlist now.
So that is the trailer of Forestrike, and I do like how the game works. Let's take a look here. As you can see, bit by bit here, you can see how the gameplay works. And by the way, the level selector looks pretty cool. This is where you start from here and there. I like how that looks like, and also the unique storyline there. It is beautiful. So that is Forestrike, that is set to launch on November 17th. Now, to our fellow co-hosts, what do you say about this game?
Nothing much more to say, but it's very interesting. Merge the design, of course, and the graphics. Nothing much more. How about you, Romain and Stephen?
Honestly, it's exciting, and it's pretty much historical. So looking forward for it.
Alright, there you have it, guys. And we can confirm that co-host is excited. So now it is 6:43 p.m. and before continuing, we will have a shout out to our 3 audiences who are in our Discord stage. We have just an original user, Reggie, and who just joined here, Lucho, Ricky Jr., and Cotton Bucks. Yes, shout out to our 4 Discord audience who are on the stage tonight. Anyway, coming up on Asphere's Cafe, we will be covering, wait for it, Octopath Traveler 0, which details Pardis III, more travelers and more town building elements, along with the mobile game Dissidia, Duellum Final Fantasy, and more gaming news with your co-host Chume, plus a quick review of Linux distro Cosmic Desktop, featuring our guest host, Geometric Tomato, if he is coming to the cafe. Will he come? Maybe, depends. So don't go anywhere. Asphere's Cafe will be right back after the break.
This episode of Asphere's Cafe is brought to you by Dell Sound, Asphere Appliances, Dreamcast Pizza, Pinoy Coffee, Melody Mart, and Chinatown Sync Plus. 6:45.
This program was brought to you by Asphere Appliances, home of Asphere Aircon and other leading appliances nationwide. Asphere Appliances, tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Pinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation. Shenatron Synplus, reimagine karaoke with XTSP, celebrating 10 years together since 2015. And Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Cheaper, and that is the intention. And as the appliance you want to buy, the super appliance, Asphere appliance, cheaper and still quality pop up. Asphere appliances, if you want to buy at a discounted price at Asphere appliances.
Asphere Appliances, home of Asphere Aircon and other leading appliances nationwide. Asphere Appliances, tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza, 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cards Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cards way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi.
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation.
A song, a chord, there's no end to the tune. It's the echo of strings, the rise of the moon. It's the beat of the drum, the keys on the floor, the rhythm that calls, the voice we adore. It's music and more, a note, a rhyme, a melody's glow, a piano that plays, a rhythm that flows. It's a voice, it's a choice, a harmony's ring. At the end of the night, let the melody start. It's the sound of a song, it's the joy in your heart.
Reimagine karaoke with XTSP.
Now available, Utopia 2 and Utopia Deluxe for more song storage, and Volume 174 for DVD systems. Song lists are now free to download at shenatonsynplus.blogspot.com.
Shenatron Synplus, reimagine karaoke with XTSP, celebrating 10 years together since 2015.
New, ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng samyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron din tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming feelings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili ka ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Select a birthday 3-in-1 ice cream. 79 piso lang. Mas happy ka arawan.
Ang daming isda at bumili ng tomato, mga factory, ilagay ang isda at tomato, ang sardines ng John Gallo Sardines. May sarap ang isda at tomato sardines. Masarap, kaya masarap ng kumain ng ulam sa John Gallo Sardines. Also available of John Gallo Sardines hot and spicy.
Mag-TG Food na, 25 pesos lang sa Pansit Canton, 30 pesos lang sa Sinigang Sabaw, at Chicken Fried at Fries, 70 pesos lang. Order na! Download na ang Google Play at App Store para mag-order sa TG Food. Order na!
Stop! Huwag uubuin at plema, huwag iinuman ng yelo. Magpabiscal syrup at capsule para tanggal ng ubo at plema, bawal iinuman ng yelo. Magpabiscal, itigil ang ubo at plema, huwag iinuman ng yelo. Parbocysteine is being generic name of Pabiscal. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Sali na sa TGF Brewery Win Collect Promo 2025. Bumili na ang sponsors. Isulat ng papel ng panggalan, address, at contact number ihulog sa drop boxes sa mga grocery stores nationwide. Binili na ang collect iyong botelya. Hatid sa inyo ng TGF Beer, TGF Pale Pilsen, TGF Hard Seltzer, TGF Pure Water, at TGF Flavored Beer. Iba ang winner na! Sali na sa TGF Brewery Win Collect Promo. Promo runs to September 1st to December 31st, 2025. Per DTI Fair Trade. Permit number FTEB 659-769 series of 2025.
The best mix of music. The best mix of music. Cool FM.
We now return to True Main and Stephen and Asphere's Cafe.
Alright. 6:52 in the evening. How's it going, guys?
Yep, nothing much more.
Here on the cafe, it is now 6:52 p.m.
Alright.
Okay, so let's continue with Octopath Traveler 0, and the Dream Car will do the mobile game news. So let me get my screen share up. By the way, you can tell my internet is fast, right? Because I am connected directly to my internet modem. So let's see. Can anyone see the smoothness of my screen share, right? Is this smooth, guys?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
This is very smooth, right? Okay. Alright, without any further ado, let's get into the Octopath Traveler 0. And what's with the latest details? Well, publisher and developer Square Enix and developer Doki Doki Group Works have released new information and screenshots for Octopath Traveler 0, detailing the ruler of the Kingdom of Edoras, Paris Third Travelers, Pirus, Sorisi, Karinda, and XR, and more of the town building system. So this is a very, very long overview. Keep time, I will try to summarize it as short as we can, but let's get into that real quick. So, set on the continent of Orstera, the world of the original Octopath Traveler, Octopath Traveler 0 is a story of revenge and restoration surrounding divine rings. This time, we will introduce the tyrannical monarch plotting to seize control of Orstera, your companions who will stand against his ambitions alongside you, and a few of the unique and unusual facilities you can construct through the town building. So, what do we have here? Master of all, Pardis III, ruler of all. So this is Pardis III right here. That's the biggest enemy I'm seeing there. And yes, he's the absolute monarch who rules the kingdom of Edoras with wealth, power, and fame, all at his command. It's not surprising here, he has this insatiable greed which has no bounds as he initiates an invasion. Yup. As you can see through the screenshots, I thought, yeah, right here, the game dialogue. And now let's get into the characters. You have the travelers, which are such as Pius. I don't know if that's how I pronounce it, but correct me if I'm wrong here. So his job for that character is cleric. and this is how he looks like. And let me just zoom in out right here. So this is his pixelated art right there. And if we zoom back in to the normal resolution, you can see the gameplay mechanics right here. And if you don't know that Pius is, he's a bishop of the Order of the Sacred Flame. So now this is getting interesting. You have Scales of Justice, which is an ultimate unique. And what does it do? It lowers physical elemental defense of all foes and raises physical elemental attack of all allies for several turns. Which you have more right there. Sarose.
Character design wise, that's interesting. Yeah, what's the thing sound again? How did it? Yeah.
So right here. Alright, not now, I'm still reading here. So, she is a javelin dancer who has unique artistic taste. Okay. She possesses extraordinary vocal talent and seeks a partner who shares her sensibilities and can join her on stage. And her ultimate technique is Ruinous Aria, which grants an ally the ability to exploit weaknesses regardless of weak points for several turns. Right there. Cardinda, and her job is Merchant. And if we zoom out here to see her pixelated art right there. And she is a merchant who grew up in a small village on the outskirts of the Riverlands. She warms her way into people's heart with her warmth and friendliness and uses her great business sense to ensure she never misses an opportunity to make some leaps. And what is her ultimate technique? Trick of the trade. It raises physical attack of all allies for several turns and grants them the ability to dodge physical attacks one time. So you have this trick of the trade right there, and the game dialogue there too. I believe we have, I think this is the last character that we can show you right now, and that is Zuri. I don't know. But his job is Scholar. And this is his pixelated art. And he's a scholar who researches soul stones and is regarded as an eccentric within academic circles. His talent is attempting to gather funds so that he can study a gargantuan soul stone. And his ultimate technique is soul stone's might, which deals fire, ice, lightning, wind, light, dark damage to all foes one time each. Now to the next one, town building, and you have the monster arena, which can be built by progressing through your adventure. Unlock the monster capture list and arena matches to face off against your captive monsters, and complete capture requests and win matches to earn various awards. The Museum. Relish in the music obtained from music scores throughout your journey, revisit those adventurous memories through journals, and proudly display treasures of legend rumored to lie dormant in locations still undiscovered. Witchville's background music is also customizable, so gather your favorite music scores and configure its tune to your liking. And that is the details on what we know so far for Octopath Traveler 0. Now, as for Dreamcar saying right here, did he say that this is waifu alert?
I'm pretty sure he did. Pretty sure he did.
Right, yeah. And I'm pretty sure her name is Sours. I don't know. I don't want to bother pronouncing, but yeah. So that is Octopath Traveler 0 for what we know right now. So, co-host, what do you say about the details so far? And is it a good look for this? Whoever is available.
It all depends once the whole thing comes out, because we can expect the game to be a lot more pretty good at the teaser, but then a little bit different once it comes out. So let's try to put the expectations a little bit more on the neutral side. So yeah.
Alright, Dreamcar, hello.
I was gonna say waifu alert, but nope, not for now.
As for
No.
wait, what?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Dream Car, what were you saying? What? Not Life Alert, but overall the game details in general. Don't focus on Life for now. Dream Car.
No comment.
All right, Steven, your turn.
For the Octopath Traveler, yes. Mo- well, I've been indulged into the mainstream games, but when it comes to the rendering, this one, can you have a close up for this for that? Can you have a close up for the image? Wala na, na-impress lang ako sa since may pagkahalo na 2D and 3D. And speaking of which, we have Geometric in the house today, boasting of his terminal, the box that should never be named.
I think it's the Linux I think that's the Linux dimension.
To show you what Geo is doing right now.
He is demonstrating
This is a sneak peek on what will happen later after the gaming news for this guy. So stay tuned. What Geo will be offering.
Guys, I'm just listen.
What?
What is it?
I thought the thing was installing. It didn't even install. So I had to restart the installer a few times.
My God.
A second time. Listen. Later I'll explain what I was doing, and hopefully explain to you and review to all this beta version of a desktop environment that you can use right now on your Linux machine. Stay tuned.
All right.
Yes,
Linux.
correct. That is right after we cover the gaming news for this gap. All right, Dreamcar, you're next, and it's a mobile game. Dissidia, Duellum Final Fantasy. Take it away.
All right, now that's coming from hold on. That's coming from Gimat. And you could see that this is the Dissidia Duellum Final Fantasy for, of course, and I get verified by Cloud Slayer. That's nice. All right, let's just continue. Just scroll down here and let's continue here. They have announced it from the iOS and Android by Square Enix and PlayArt. And this is the first to say this is the 3 versus 3 team boss battle arena game. It's called the Dissidia Duellum Final Fantasy for iOS and Android. It will be as a free-to-play title with in-app purchases for the next year. So, of course, they have included here the closed beta test will run from November 7 to 14 for Android devices in the US, Canada, and Japan. So, if you test for that one, you could apply for the game. Of course, they're now available now. And we have some overviews for this one. So, they have mentioned this is the installment of the Dissidia Final Fantasy series, which has featured numerous warriors from the long-running series of Final Fantasy. In this 3 versus 3 team boss battle arena, 2 teams can go roaming masterclass as each side races to defeat a boss faster than the enemy team. So, this is also based on Final Fantasy, and the new franchise, of course, it was the Dissidia Final Fantasy, with of course, based on the gameplay itself. So, we have a lot of battle flow. We also have launch a full force attack against the boss. Yes, they have that term. They included here 4 roles. They have range, melee, support, and agile. And we have a customization. You could customize your players as well. So we have outfit, memorias, and background music as well. So there are a lot of characters included here for the following: Warrior of Light, Kane Highwind, Carl Mayer Baldison. We also have Terra Bamford, Cloud Strike. We also have Renoa Hakili, Dane Tribal. We also have Lightning and Gaia, Prompto, and those are the characters. We also have the trailer. So, would you please play the trailer, Paragos?
光の導きを信じよう。
みんな頑張ろう。
逃がさぬ。どいたどいた。
クリスタル答えて。ここでぶっ潰す。
本気にさせたな。全身全霊をかける。足はうがい。ついてなかったな。
いっちゃえ。
我々は皆異世界から召喚された戦士だ。
さっさと倒すぞ。ゴーストとか呼ばれてんだぜ俺たち。
いいとこ見せるよ。
流れをこの手に乗り越える。
未来は譲れない。
これで最後だ。
戦うしかないのに。
おじいちゃんの分まで。
誇りにかけて救ってみせる。全てを。
So that was the trailer to the game. And on my first and second thought, that is interesting. Especially the contest voice actresses, of course. And when it comes to the gameplay, much more interesting. So nothing much more about our host and co-host. We start with two main. What we have.
Alright. So I will have to say that it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Since
how
wala
about
si
you,
Trumaine,
Steven?
Steven?
And Steven.
Okay, so yung itong Dissidia, Duel Final Fantasy. For our radio listeners, the Dissidia Duellum Final Fantasy will be released by 2026 for iOS and Android devices. So what can I expect about this? Another spin-off. Yeah, I haven't dived in fully to the Final Fantasy lore.
All I could say on this one on the matter. Yep, go. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Steven and Trumaine. Now, for more gaming news, it's time for me to head over to Trumaine. Trumaine, what's the gaming news on your end?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a problem over here. So, unfortunately, my sister needed the room of which I'm actually doing my typical hosting gigs. So I'll have to revert towards this device instead, which is already my phone, which is right here.
Yeah,
now,
the resolution
we're only
is
just...
awkward, so you might want to turn to landscape if you wish. Let's turn to landscape because the resolution is awkward on my end. Yeah, let's see if we can.
Gotta be honest though, it's not a really good one.
Whoops.
No. I'll just instead of gonna be showing it to you, I'm unfortunately going to be only reporting it to you live without any visuals. So this is just only temporary due to technical difficulties.
Send the link.
All right,
and let Aspargos do the magic.
All right then. Here's your. All right, I'm gonna send it for a second. Sorry if this is gonna be taking me for a while. All right, here we go. There you go, man. All right, here you go, man. Here's gonna be my report for tonight's show. All right. If y'all revert towards the screen of Kyle over here, or Asparagus, we have here YOBARAI Detective coming up on October 18 to 19. Alright then, it's gonna be playable at Zentame accordingly over here. Oh my god, why is my internet not working? Alright, so accordingly over here, Mebius will release every direction action shooter YOBARAI Detective Miasma Breaker Nintendo Switch 2 edition this fall in Japan, the developer announced. Now, on the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, they will feature improved resolution and mouse support. It will be playable at the 8th National Entertainment Festival, or Zentame, which will run from October 18 to 19 in Kakamigahara in Japan. So for the overview of the game, as if it's following me right now, on the story, we'll go directly towards the story. One night, as the city slept, evil spirits known as the Miasma emerged from the shadows into the empty streets, bringing disaster to the people. The protagonist, Shinobu Kisaragi, is publicly an employee at a detective agency, but secretly she is an agent of an organization that exterminates the Miasma. So think of this, guys, as like think of them as like the Demon Slayers, or just the Demon Slayer core, but they aren't that well known. But anyway, each she fights the miasma that emerge from the shadows. What dangers await her? Now, as for the gameplay, we have known that it is an every direction action shooter that emphasizes the acceleration of defeating waves of enemy hordes. Now, I'm gonna be honest though, every direction action shooter is kind of almost like an RPG game, but I think it's gonna be a lot more limited than what you might expect. So it's gonna be one of them like one of them time zone arcade games, except the character itself automatically moves instead of you moving the character. You only get to move the camera. Now, as for the key features, players will be captivated by the beautiful pixel art constructed to the finest detail and the meticulously crafted visuals of the city at night. The sounds that give life to the night city setting and battles will move the emotions of the listener. And finally, the exhilaration of defeating hordes of enemies from every direction in one fell swoop is a unique feeling unlike that of any other game. And to add all that up, the promise of a wide range of character builds and the fun that comes with utilizing them. Now, that is a lot towards to expect on YOBARAI Detective Miasma Breaker. What do you guys think about this one, guys? Guys, give us your thoughts right now.
Okay, about this game, no screenshots, but the game art is pretty interesting. I would love to see some screenshots and trailer to know if this is game, how the Switch 2 edition looks like for this game. But, I was expecting anything. But overall, it's okay. Not that it's okay, but I wouldn't say much. But the artwork looks pretty cool.
I would agree with that one. Any other kind of comments towards our fellow co-hosts?
Nothing much more, but visuals are interesting. How about you, Stephen?
This one, the yeah, I'm still wondering how does it look like the Yobarai Detective, the Miasma Breaker. Let me search up for these screenshots. And according to Jamatsu, they do have interactive. They do have It's a 2D interactive game, RPG game, and there are lots of skills you could go through there, and on the well, hold on, let me pull up this one from Yobarai. I think they have someone has to. But anyway, since we're running out of time, expect for a major overhaul for the Nintendo Switch players out there.
Thank you very much.
That's correct. That's correct. And towards for this news, just for this news before we end my segment, I'm gonna be giving you guys an update about this on the next time that we meet up again on Asphere's Cafe about this one. So, Cairo, back to you, man.
And yes, Geometric, welcome back to the house today. What do you have in your laptop?
We will be taking a short break, and then we will hand over to your quick review of your Linux Cosmic Desktop.
Yes, we will be right back.
Just wait until I finish setting up everything.
Yeah, he's setting up. Anyway, 7:15. We will be right back.
Asphere's Cafe is brought to you by Dream Cars Pizza, Asphere's Appliances, Shanatron Simplus, Reimagine Karaoke with XTSP, Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
It's so nice to be cool and easy. Asphere's aircon, the aircon with 10-year warranty. 10-year warranty. Inverter, money saver, great quality. With 10-year warranty. Asphere's aircon, Asphere's aircon. Tried, trusted, tested by Asparagus.
Get yours now at asphereappliances.ph online. Another quality product from Asphere Appliances.
Asphere's aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza. 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cards Pizza. We bake pizza the Dream Cards way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi.
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation.
A song, a chord, there's no end to the tune. It's the echo of strings, the rise of the moon. It's the beat of the drum, the keys on the floor, the rhythm that calls, the voice we adore. It's music and more, a note, a rhyme, a melody's glow, a piano that plays, a rhythm that flows. It's a voice, it's a choice, a harmony's ring. At the end of the night, let the melody start. It's the sound of a song, it's the joy in your heart.
Reimagine karaoke with XTSP.
Now available, Utopia 2 and Utopia Deluxe for more song storage, and Volume 174 for DVD systems. Song lists are now free to download at ShenatronSynPlus.blogspot.com.
Shenatron Synplus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP. Celebrating 10 years together since 2015.
Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming feelings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium feelings na suwag magpapasaya ng samyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron rin tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming feelings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili ka na ang onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Pasko, patyoron, hot cubes, magluluto ng spaghetti. Magyorn chicken cubes, magluluto ng adobo. Sarap adobo at spaghetti. Pasko na yun!
Pasko na ang Yorn Cubes, mga handaan ngayon Pasko. Adam Orelar, para magkopi ko blanca, masarap ang kape. Magkopi ko blanca para ilagay ng creamer ng coffee, kaya sasarapin na sarap, mas cream sarap. Magkopi ko blanca, creamy na sa kape ng blanca.
Huwag pabayaan ng tiyan. Ito na lang, magdayatabs. Nabilis ng tangal ng sakit yan. In this fast of 14 days, magdayatabs na sa biyahe na.
Alagang Unilap yan.
Loperamide has been generic name of Dayatabs. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Finger and clover, they go together. Finger and clover, my love affair. Lahat sisimot din sarap ay uubusin. Lover ng clover, my clover finger.
Simot sarap kasama ang clover. Stop at Chumi. Itigil ng pag-ubo sipon. Puro sintomas sa sipon. Mag-Neosep para tanggalin ng ubo at sipon. Huwag kang mag-hatching sa sipon. Neosep mabilis para tanggalin ng ubo sipon.
Alagang Unilap yan.
Phenylephrine HCl chlorphenamine male elite paracetamol has been generic name of Neosep. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Okay. Still brewing, still you're still listening on Asphere's Cafe. This program is brought to you by Del Sound, Asphere's Aircon, Dream Cars Pizza, Capinoid Coffee, Shanatron Plus, and Melody Mart. Okay, about these, what do we have this time? We're wrapping up before. Set up pa rin siya.
It was actually our last gaming headline, and then supposedly Geometric will be sharing his cosmic desktop. I believe I don't know. Anyway, since we're running out of time, we will be getting into our last gaming headline for today, right here. So here is Sonic Robo, which is set to launch in November. So Sonic Robo will launch for PC via Steam, iOS via App Store, and Android via Google Play in November, Sega announced. Pre-registration is available now. And let's read the overview and the latest details. So they took the feedback from early rompers, and they have made major improvements in their 3 key areas. So what are the 3 key areas? Building a deeper, more dynamic core. So the first one, we added some awesome features that boost the competitive play. Use ironic skills to obstruct your opponents, and join a crew with your friends to participate in time-limited events and earn extra rewards. Plus, we added a ton of new stages and new game modes to keep the arcade royal chaos always at its peak. And the second key feature is refining and streamlining the journey. We completely revamped the new player onboarding journey to get new rumblers into the action faster. We also drastically improved the user interface by putting all mission and achievement-related tasks into one easy-to-navigate hub, so you spend more time playing and less time searching. And third key feature is improving progression and rewards. We carefully updated and simplified the cosmic and character progression systems, making sure every unlock feels meaningful and impactful, while making upgrades less of a core. We also fine-tuned the game's rewards and shop systems to create a clear, generous, and exciting progression path for all players. This even included expanding the score ranks and simplifying certain achievements to make every accomplishment feel like a celebrated win. So, pretty cool. And let's have a look at the trailer of Sonic Rumble. So, let's see the trailer right now.
This November, the most intense Sonic game ever. Multiplayer mayhem with up to 32 players. Battle Dr. Eggman's diabolical machines. Coming soon. Pre-register now.
So that is the trailer of Sonic Rumble, and especially the characters to choose from right here. Let me just rewind it right here. As you can see, it's so cool. You can choose each outfit, especially that
you can be the knight in a shining armor for someone. I think Blue Wave will love this one once it releases next week. Next week, next month rather, because next month November. Oh my goodness, my ancient brain. Oh, Geometric, how is the? Oh yeah, before we dive into that.
Oh wait, we have Mark. Hello, Mark.
Good evening.
Ayaw ka release na tayo mali.
Okay. Alright,
Wala si
guys.
Kamato.
And now we have Geometric. Oh, he left. Where is he? Let me
I
like
will
stop
try
screen share
to
now.
Come back,
let him know.
Geometric. Come back, Geometric. Yan.
Alright. Geo, it's time to shine. Before we head to Brewing Question. Geo.
Kamusta ang setup? How is the setup in on your side? On your end?
Kamatis. No sign. If you have no sign from Kamatis, you're going to wait.
Hello,
Yan.
hello.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Oh yay, I can hear you now.
Yay. Let me live stream. You see my screen right now. This is the cosmic desktop environment at its finest.
Wow. Cosmic, literally. Yan yung Linux distro yung sinasabi mo.
It's not a distro. This is a desktop environment in which it was developed by System 76, who made Pop OS. Now this is a project that has been done since a long time ago. They have long awaited for this, and they decided to finally pull it off. Now, this is in beta, the first release of the first beta of Epoch 1, which is again nearly feature complete and in the final bug fixing stage. Now, this is a beta, so whatever happens here stays here in this beta version. Now, I'm running this in a operating system called Endeavor OS, which is a Arch-based distro. So expect a lot of weird quirks, but if I done it with Pop OS, then it will be probably more authentic. Now, the applications they have is Cosmic Files, which is the file manager. It's the basics, it's the bare minimum basics of a file manager. You can see you have your typical context menu. You can you can change who owns and etc. Now, that's basically a typical. Now, next one is, of course, we need the media player. Now, the media player, let's try to play something. Now, let's try to play something that I have in my music folder. It's called America TV Now. Maybe it won't open M3U files, but hopefully it would. Yeah, it wouldn't. I'll just get MPV, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, typically yes, you could play music using the stock music player / media player of Cosmic. Let's play something. Yes, this one.
This is home. It's where we get along. This is home, and together we're strong. Oh, this is home. This is home. It's our town, it's our song. This is home. This is where we belong.
And yes, this
very good
is
demonstration.
Now,
very good
now we
demonstration.
played now we played with the Cosmic Text Editor. This is basically Notepad for the Cosmic Desktop. You can add your files. Oi, hi, we did exactly. Hi.
You forgot to put that one.
Bro, I'm trolling. I'm sorry.
Prime ops ka agad.
Back when also
Nagustuhan ko
have
yung
it,
music
you
eh.
also have tabs. You can 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 have tabs.
Tabs. Oh.
Yeah, just
The
like
next
just
one.
like Chrome.
The next one is the Cosmic Terminal, the black box that shall not be touched.
Or feel.
I could do this sudo rmrf.
Dear.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. 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 I'm not gonna do that.
Nah.
Nah.
The
That
next
is where
one in the
you
list
get to
is
destroy
the
your
cosmic
mate.
settings. Now,
Now
the
I wanna
cosmic
see it.
settings. Now, before we do it, this is the
Mhm.
stock to install Pop OS. This is what it looks like. Now, don't mind these. Those are minimized windows. Let's just close them
Desktop.
all.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
downloading
that's how
stuff.
it is. Right.
First, we have Vanguard and
Performance
then we have
issues.
Desktop. Wow.
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 I tried to quit it. I can't. Great.
Okay.
You know, maybe we should just leave it alone. Yeah, whatever. Now, to stop it. Now, the workspaces, you can pin them, and you can add more workspaces every time you pin them. Now, the applications, there's like 2 applications. Don't mind that. That's typical things. Now, let's just put meld in the. What's meld anyway? What the hell? Oh, oh, just put it in utility.
John Mel. Just
Now,
kidding.
Meld.
now, next one is cosmic settings. Now, this is the settings app. You can now this is Wi-Fi. You can connect to it. Let's try to do it. I connect to my own Wi-Fi. Boom. You can also enable Bluetooth. So let's just enable Bluetooth. And you
The
enable
Bluetooth
Bluetooth.
device.
Yeah,
I
may
forgot.
Bluetooth.
Okay, there you go. Now it's open. You can also have accessibility like screen reader or a magnifier.
Magnifier contrast. Okay.
That's big.
Alright, that is interesting. You have
High contrast
accessibility there.
mode if you want high contrast. Invert your colors.
Mm-hmm.
Color
Color
filters.
filter.
And you can also play stereo audio as mono. For the
Mm-hmm.
desktop, you can change the wallpaper. So I'm gonna pick this one.
Wow, TGON.
Also fit it to screen or fill. You can also turn it into a slideshow.
Mm-hmm.
And now let's go to the appearance. Now the appearance is very simple. You have light mode and dark mode. This is light mode. This is dark mode. I guess you can also switch to between. You can also switch between light and dark modes. Depending on the time. Today is 7:34, so it's now dark mode. But theoretically, in the morning, it would be looking like this. All right. Let's go to now. You can also change your style. You can change to slightly round or
Purple.
square. You can also change the interface density to compact, comfortable, or spacious. Spacious if you want a tablet, if you want a PC or whatever, I don't care. Window management, you can also change the active tint. Now, so the active tint looks like this. It's basically this white line. I mean, this blue line. Also, you can change your colors. So I hope you realize that. I think it's very understandable that you want to change your colors. And custom colors, you can also use RGB or hex. You can also change your font. So if you want there's no Comic Sans. Never mind. Something like that, yeah. Now, let's do with the panel. The panel is this one. This is the panel. You can hide it if you want. I think it doesn't work right now because there's a glitch. God damn it. Amazing job. You can also move it to the right, bottom, left, right, and even in the bottom if you want to. So I don't know. You can adjust whatever you like.
Bottom.
I would personally prefer it in the top or bottom. Now you can also extend the gap, which basically gives it a gap, kind of like something like you can also change the background opacity, so you can make it transparent like that, or opaque, or in between, so like around 70% like that. All right. You can also change what's inside of the applets. So for me, if I were to do this, I'd remove the workplace button. I will replace app gallery. I would replace it with numbered workspaces. Then if I want to, I could pin, pin, pin until it reaches like
Pin
five.
by pin.
So I have like 5 workspaces to do, and those workspaces are very important for me. You can also put the calendar in there, or you can move it, I don't know, in the last. If you really want to, like for example, you could put it like a Windows like that. You put the notification center at the very. I would remove input sources because I don't have a keyboard that is multilingual. Notification tray is always in the last because obviously this. And accessibility, no, I don't. I am not disabled. You can put tiling if you want. I would personally put it right there. Sound notification center, yada yada. Actually, I could put. Actually, I would put notification center at the very last. Never mind, like that. And this would be my typical setup theoretically for my panel. Now, if you maximize, it does that. Wow, very convenient, isn't it?
Very much.
Interesting. Very convenient. Grabe, boss.
Now for the buttons. This is the notification button. This is the calendar. This is your battery. You can change whatever you want. I would do this. And you can change your RGB for your keyboard if you have one. Bluetooth, sounds. This one is for the tiling. So if you want to do this, boom. Now if I open terminal like that, boom, it tiles itself. This is really productive.
So it's make more like what do you call this? Space saving, probably.
Yes, space saving.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can full screen still, but it would like that. Now let's turn it off because I don't want to use it right now. Next one is the dock. Now you can change the dock. Obviously, you can hide the dock. Of course you would want to hide the dock. You can change the size of the dock. Actually, you can do the same with the panel. You can change the size. You can also change the appearance. So if you want a light, okay, that's curse. Never mind. You can also change where would it be located. So I would put it in the left because okay. Now this is what it would have. Now I would put the launcher button, the workspace button, the app library button, and the app tray in the start segment, so that if it maximizes, it would probably look something like this. Now, to be fair, I don't. To be fair, I'm just gonna disable that. There you go, and you can change the opacity. I'll put it at 70, consistent with the others, and also add a gap so that it would look very, very gap. Now, I could change the size, so I'm just gonna change it to in middle so that it would have more space. So that now the next one I would probably remove something like this, the minimize windows, because I don't it would probably fill up everything. So oh yeah, and if you have max out, you also have this. Wow, Windows 11. We'll remove that. There you go. Now you have more space for your apps. I think everyone is listening, right?
Mm-hmm. So. Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Yeah, very
Now,
nice.
this is how my setup would look like. It's like Ubuntu, but you can change it whatever you like, and you can change the colors. Now, window management. This is basically if you want to change the super key is basically your Windows button. This is the launcher button, so you search. You can search for I don't know. Wrong thing. If you want to search for this, wrong. I mean, like that. If you want to search the cosmic settings, VPN, whatever, you can do that 100%. You also have window controls, which if you want, you can remove the active tint. You can also remove the maximize button, the minimize button. Focus follows cursor. That's basically if you're that like that, it does that. Or you don't have to press, but if you focus on it, yeah, I don't like that. And the cursor follows focus. I don't know what that means. Now, display, you can have 144 hertz. You can also have additional scale options. You can scale it up to how big, like 20% or 5%, and you can change the orientation. Sound, this is basically your typical sound. This is your
I think the
battery.
maximum you can go up to is
Input
20%.
devices, you can caps lockly, you can literally change whatever. For example, if you want your caps lock key to be super, you can do that. See? Pressing the caps lock key and it would change. Or you can change it back to caps lock so that it would have caps lock. Compose key, that depends. If you want to change also this one. And so on and so forth. You can also have applications like default applications. You can change the default. You don't have the calendar. The terminal is always this one and Vivaldi. Now this does not come with Vivaldi by default. I installed it myself. It would usually come with Firefox, and even when installing, it would probably install Firefox. Now the time language, basically your time and region. July 4, 72. And of course, users, if you want to change your username, if you want to change a photo, I'm going to change it. So let's change the photo. Let's find a picture that is very suitable.
All right, guys.
This one!
Whoa. What's that?
What is that? What is that?
I'm gonna change. Okay, I'm gonna change the profile picture into.
It will be
this.
Forehead.
Wait, no, that.
That's an forehead. No.
What is that? What did I see? No. I've seen MSA shower.
Gasawer ako ga.
Bakit dyan yan?
Ayan, ano yan?
Bro.
Oh my god, this is getting cursed. Uy, Charissa Moto. Gasawer ko ga.
What?
What is that one? What is that one?
I think we need to wrap it up in 2 minutes. We're running out of time. We need to wrap it up in 2 minutes.
Nah, it's getting cursed. It's getting cursed and more cursed. Nah.
We still have more time to discuss about this. I swear to God, you should have expanded your show. You know what? I'm gonna pick Jolette profile picture. So this is what we use it. Okay, and you can change the password. Now you can also see the about. This one is not finished. Don't worry about it. Now, terminal. All right. Now, how would you install applications? Go to the Cosmic Store. I think it's broken for now because I fucked it up.
That's what it looks like.
And you can also use the terminal. Sudo. Okay, I'm kidding. No, wrong thing. Wrong thing to do. It's yay. All right, never mind. You can also flatpak. There's so much things I will do to here, but for now, I think I should leave it off right from here and teach you more about Cosmic in a later time. Now, to install this, all you need to do is for Arch Linux, you need to do sudo pacman s Cosmic session. If you want to add the extra applications just go to the Wikipedia. Just go to the Arch Wiki. Trust me, it has more information that you need. And that's pretty much it. I guess I should end this stream right there. Right. All right. Cool. Bye-bye.
Nice.
Thank you, Geometric.
By the way, switch to link.
Correct. Switch to Linux.
Anyways,
Alright.
wait a minute before we
Before we
go.
wrap it up,
Before
let's
we
have a
go, I
brewing
want to
question.
say happy
Dream car,
birthday to
what's the
Cotton
brewing question
Buds
tonight?
15.
All right, our brewing question. Again, happy birthday to Cotton Buds. Now, our brewing question: is it better to do microtransactions on game currencies using third-party sites that often go on a promo than on a game shop itself? So that's our brewing question for this edition.
Alright, thank you very much. Yep, I think it's time for us to wrap it up. So yeah, 15 minutes over time, but that's okay because it's a well, I would say it's a pretty good in-depth review of Cosmic Desktop. While there's still some unpolished stuff, it could be better over time. But yeah, pretty worth over time, I would say. Anyway, that is it for me. I will be back again tomorrow. And yeah, till then, this has been Asper's Cafe. I'm Pyro.
And I'm Dreamcar.
And
Mark Morales
alongside with
here.
me, is Mark Morales. This is your Uncle Pepito. Thank you for allowing to serve you tonight. The cafe is now already closed. And Asphere's Cafe had served its last coffee for the night. Produced by AspMedia and TGN Entertainment. Good night, everyone.
I love
747.
I love Paradise.
Your time is 7:47.
Okay.